All right, welcome back to part two of writing basics. So, the next thing we're going to talk about here is what is known as a hyphen. So, the last example, we did show you that there were a few examples of bringing words together. In our last example, we used the words good and by, which have their own definitions by themselves, but when you hyphenate them together, it shows you that they have some kind of association. The associative property of mathematics says that if these things are near each other, they can exchange. And so the same case is here. So you have these two cheerleaders, okay, and you have the symbol for a hyphen. It looks like a dash mark, right? So it says YEAH with a hyphen in between. So what that means is that you can say each of these letters as if they're individuals. But the beautiful thing about it is, since they're all hyphenated, you can also associate these individuals as a word. So now it starts to begin to add emphasis on each part of the word so you can see it similar to an acronym. Okay, each word carries individual parts, and each individual part has their own meaning. But a hyphen can take individual parts and add them together. So it says YEAH, Cougars, go team. So you can see how we're saying yeah, but instead of saying yeah, we say YEAH, indicating yeah, Cougars. Now, part two of a hyphen is what you call contraction. There's no word for coup. There is no word for guards. There is a word called cougars, but sometimes when we're writing, we don't have enough space to finish. So you can add a hyphen to let the reader know, oh, even though these words are separate, even though this word has been separated, we know because of this part right here, this hyphen, that things are associated. So we can equal this one and this one will equal cougars. So we know that word itself is an animal, but we know that the hyphen can make sure we see that they're bridged together. All right. Here's another symbol that bridges things together. This is called a colon. So a colon looks like two dots or two periods. Now that's important because since I have these two periods, that means I have these two statements, right? Well, in this case, I have the previous statement before the colon and then the statement after the colon. So in this case, this is used to signify a list or a break between something. So this lady here looks like she's grocery shopping. Okay. She makes the statement after reading her list. I forgot the milk. Oh no. Oh my God, even worse. And the store closed at 6 o'clock. Now, how do we know this is 6 o'clock? Well, it says 600. That would make no sense if she said, "Oh my God, the store closed at 600." So, in order for us to understand, we need a period at the end. Oh, it's the end of the statement. So now I know it's not just a number. And then if I add my colon, I can now indicate what is known as time of 6 o'clock. Okay. Here's another example. A list. She's reading a list. So what she can also do is you can say grocery list. And then she can say fruits, comma. Now she can list all of her fruits because we know that everything on this side is going to associate with everything on this side. So we can say oranges, we can say bananas, apples, fruit, or cherries, strawberries, any kind of fruit can be associated with this word here because we have this comma, or excuse me, colon. All right. That brings us to a semicolon. Now, this is one of my favorites. I like this a lot because, simply put, it's multi versatile. So, semicolon, okay? Semi means partial. So, just like a semicircle, that's half of a circle. It's partial, right? So, look at the two parts that's included within the semicolon. You have a comma and a period. So, if you have a comma, that's indicating something like a pause or a break, right? Or a change from emotion to a statement, or a change from a thought to an idea. There's an alteration. But a period signifies that there's a stop, there's an end statement, and then there's going to be a revert. So that's exactly what a semicolon does. It acts as a period without it being a period. So essentially, it's a comma. We're just going to call it a semicolon. So it does two things. So you can put a semicolon when you have a complete statement, and you can use a semicolon when you want to put two incomplete statements together as one. We call that a compound sentence. So it says, come on over, semicolon.